Hello, everyone. Derek Floyd here, Beautiful Now Podcast. Welcome to another edition of Life Hacks, where we hack the code to beautiful life, one video at a time. Now, you're the one that seems to think that life is happening to you and not for you. Like you feel like everyone else is making the bad decisions, but it's not you. Like your emotions are saying, oh, they made you feel that way, but it's not you. You're drowning in your own life, so to speak. Well, I've got 3 ways that are going to help you not play the victim in your own life and take back control so you can be exactly who you want to be and live the life you want to live. Step number 1, you've got to stop the blame game and be 100% accountable for your decisions, your mistakes, and your emotions. Now that sounds like easy, right? But think of this. If you're saying, hey, that person made me feel guilty, or that person said something so I could say something back, you're not owning your decision. You're saying it's their fault. You acted a certain way. And you've got to be 100% accountable for who you are and what you do every time. Even if it's a habit that started over time, you started that habit and now you got to figure out how to fix it, because you can't say someone else made you feel that way. That habit came from you and you alone, which leads us to step 2. Then maybe you need to uncover the behavior that started the habit to begin with, and not blame what's in front of you. How does that happen? Well, think about it. Maybe if you're angry and you blow up at people all the time when you're upset, and at work you've blown up at the boss, blown up at friends, but you say, oh, it's their fault because they pushed my buttons. Not necessarily. Maybe you need to uncover that maybe back in the day you saw your dad blow up at your mom, and that's what taught you the behavior that you could get what you want, so you just got angry and you blew up all the time. The behavior itself started way long time ago, before it actually became a habit. Step 3, and probably the most important but most overlooked point of all, you're going to have to replace that with a new habit to make sure it doesn't happen again. Just like you're saying, hey, I may get angry and blow up at people when I get into a bad mood. Once I've uncovered the behavior, figured out that's an issue, I've got to replace that behavior with something new. Figure out a new way to treat people. Figure out a new way to react to that thing. Because if I don't, I'll just fall back into the same pattern I've always done and do the same thing. If you can put these 3 things in place, you'll never be a victim again, because you'll never have to say, they made me this, or they told me that, or they made me feel, because you'll own what you've done. Number 2, you'll always uncover where the behavior came from in the first place. You won't have to ever point out, you'll point in. And number 3, you'll always be able to make sure you replace it with a new habit, a new way of thinking, a new you, so to speak. Once you personally master you, no one else can take you off your game. You'll always be the best at who you are, because you'll be the best you can be. No more victim. You are who you are. Hope that helps someone today. Put your thoughts in the comments below. I always look forward to seeing you next time at the Beautiful Now Podcast Life Hacks, where we hack the code to a beautiful life, one video at a time. And hey, you're not a victim. You own you. You're the personal master of who you are. Have a great one, guys. Take care.